Hi there, it's Jennifer, and I'm here to do another video in my series on long distance walking. And today's topic is gadgets. So gadgets for walking. I'm going to start with, I just have 4 to share with you. I'm going to start with the least expensive, which is free, and then go up to the most expensive, which is pretty expensive. But yeah, so it's always kind of fun, I think, and motivational to have some little gadgets that inspire you to walk. And so whether you're walking a shorter distance, getting out of the house a few days a week for a few miles, or whether you're planning to train for a race, then these gadgets can come in handy for you. So let me start out with 2 apps that I have on my phone. They're both free. The first one I'm going to tell you about is one you just have to get. I mean, you have to. There's just no reason why someone would not use this app. And so it is an app called Charity Miles. And I'm going to pop in a picture of what the little app logo looks like, so you can see that. All right, so all you have to do is go in, of course you have to have a smartphone, so go into the App Store on your smartphone and type in Charity Miles, and that little logo should come up. It is a free download. All right, so what's so great about Charity Miles? Well, Charity Miles will always have a sponsor. The sponsors change. Right now, the sponsor is Humana. And the sponsor will donate money to the charity of your choice for every mile you walk. You can do this if you are walking indoors or outdoors, so on a treadmill or outdoors, or if you're on a bike. It is super, super easy to do. So let me go ahead and walk you through how you get, once you download the program and sign in, I'm just gonna put in a clip here that shows you where you go from there to show you how easy this is. So once you're signed in, you'll see this on Charity Miles. And right here you have a list of a whole bunch of charities. And you can select one, and that's the one that is gonna be, that Charity Miles will send money to. So I always choose the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research, since my dad has Parkinson's. So once you select that, then it asks you, I hope you can see that, is that? So it says outdoor walk run, indoor walk run, or outdoor bike. And so the indoor would be if you're going to be on a treadmill and they can't measure your miles. Of course, they'd measure your time. And so you pick one of those, and then it just starts ticking away. All right, so pretty simple. The great thing about that app too is that you can close the app. You can actually close it and open up like a music app, or I listen to an audiobook, so you can run another one at the same time, and this will just be running in the background. When you're finished, you hit a little button on there, and it asks you, are you finished, or do you want to resume your walk? And you click finish, and then it'll say things like, do you appreciate Humana for supporting you, and all this stuff. And then you can sign up for a newsletter if you want to. It'll ask you that as well. But I just think that is so great. It's motivating to get out the door, and it's good because it will tell you how many miles you've walked. So if you don't have any way of tracking that, it will tell you how far you've gone. So really great app, and I just can't imagine why somebody would not want to have somebody else donate to charity for them. So yeah, you have to get that app. So, and then you can also upload your app, or not upload your app, you can upload your walk to Facebook afterwards. I don't do that for every time I use it, because I use this every time I go out for a walk. But if I do a race, like a half marathon, then I will upload it to Facebook, and the post that comes up says, I just walked 13.1 miles for the Michael J. Fox Association for Parkinson's Research. Thank you, Humana, for sponsoring me. And so, that goes up on the site. So, it's kind of a cool thing. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, though. But definitely one I would recommend. Another app I would recommend is called Rock My Run. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the logo for that, too. So So when you're searching for this, I'm looking at the logo right now, and Rock My Run is all one word, so you may need to do that when you're searching in the App Store. This is a really great app because it lets you listen, it gives you music, and you can make playlists to listen to, but it gets better than that. Okay, they have a paid option, so you can pay a certain amount of money a month to get access to every song they have, or you could get just use it for free, which is what I do, and you have a more limited selection of songs, but I have found that I have plenty on there. You can choose the genre of music you like. You can get 80s pop or country western or whatever you want. And then the really cool part is that you can, the whole reason why you use this is that the beats per minute of the song help you keep your pace. So as a walker, and I'm a pretty fast walker, I usually get songs that are somewhere around 150 beats per minute, and it tells you on here what each song or playlist is as far as your beats per minute. So if you're a runner, you would want faster, you know, like fewer beats per minute. If you're a slower walker, you'd want more beats per minute, or no. If you're a runner, you'd want more beats per minute. If you're slow, you'd want fewer beats per minute. And so when I do the 150 to 152, 154 beats per minute, every single song, and they're not remakes, they're the actual artist. So if you are gonna listen to a song, if there's a song by Lady Antebellum, it's going to be actually Lady Antebellum doing that song. It's not a remake of it. But the beat of the song will keep you going at the pace you want to be going. And then the next song that comes up by a different artist will have a similar beat, and you just keep following it and you keep your pace the same. So very cool. Why is my cat meowing? Okay, so yeah, those are free, and I can't imagine why you wouldn't want to get those. All right, so the next little gadget is a pedometer. And if you're just getting started with walking and you want to track your steps, this is a really good thing to wear all the time. We're supposed to shoot for getting 10,000 steps in per day, and that comes to being about 5 miles total. And so wearing a pedometer is great. A lot of people are going for Fitbits these days. You don't need to spend $100 on a Fitbit. I mean, you might want to. I'm not sure all the features that make a Fitbit great, but a pedometer is really all you need. Now, I have gone through a zillion pedometers, and what I have found with a bunch of them is that they come off, they get knocked off, they drop on the ground, and they're broken, and that's it. And you think, most of the time you think, well, that's not a big deal. I only spent, $6 on it or something. So, but it's frustrating to have your pedometer break all the time. So I have this one that is by New Lifestyles that is called a DigiWalker, DIGI-Walker. And it is the SW200. I've had this for a few years, so maybe New Lifestyles has a different version of this now. It has a clip on the back. It has, it pops open, if I could get it open. It pops open like this, and you can see your steps in there. There's a button to reset it. And this is really good. I've found that it's really durable. If it does fall off, if it slams really hard into the ground, I guess it's gonna break. But I have dropped this before, and it has not broken. The thing I would recommend is just put a little tie around it, like maybe even just a hair tie, and kind of hook it onto your belt loop or something like that, because that will help you not to, it would be a real bummer if it fell off and you didn't know it and then you lost it. These are about 20 bucks, or when I got it, it was about 20 bucks. I'm gonna link all this stuff in a blog post. I'll put the link to that post below, so you can check it out. But yeah, I think when I bought it, it was about $20, and I've just found this to be the best pedometer I've ever used. All right, so the last thing, if you really wanna go all out, and you're gonna be training for races, if you're gonna start doing half marathons, or maybe you have a goal of doing a full marathon like I'm doing in January, you need to get yourself a GPS sports watch. This is my third one. I have always used Garmin. There are plenty of others out there, so you can check those out too. But this is a Garmin sports watch. What I really like about this, and this particular one is the Forerunner 220. So F-O-R-E, runner. Forerunner 220. They have one version that has a heart rate monitor, so something that you hook around your body and then it somehow reads it, and then they have the version that doesn't. I've had a heart rate monitor before and I just didn't really use it, so I did not get the heart rate monitor, and this thing was $50 cheaper. Even still, I think I paid $250 for this, so it's not cheap. But it does tell you your pace. It tells you your total distance, it tells you how much time you've been outside, and it tells you the time of day. You can only pick 3 of those things to have show up on the screen at once, but it does show 3 of those displays on the screen. It's got training programs in here. It'll tell your history. Every time you finish a walk, it will tell you, like, this was your fastest 5K or something like that. And then the other thing is that the charger that comes with this can also be hooked up to your computer. It uploads your walks. You can even see maps. So if you walked on vacation, then you could pull that up and you could see where in the place where you were visiting, where you walked. I used it when I went to Florida to visit my brother, and I also used one of these watches when I went on a trip to Finland. So that was kind of fun to bring up the map and see where I had been. But you can set goals on the program that's online. You can set goals for yourself and challenge yourself. They also have things sort of like Facebook, where you can have friends on there and challenge each other, or kind of encourage each other with the training walks that you're doing. So I love this thing. Yeah, I use it all the time. I use it whether I'm just going out for a short period of time or a long distance. I really like to watch my pace to make sure I'm not going too slow, and it's great to be able to know the total time you've been outside and also the distance that you're going. So anyway, those are the gadgets that I have for you. I really encourage you to check out those free apps. Really, I mean, why not? Over on my blog, it's BusyBeingJen.com, but the exact post will be linked below, and I will put links to all this stuff so that you can remember what they are and check out some of those things. So hopefully this was helpful to you. If you have any other kind of gadgets that you use to motivate you to walk, then I'd love to hear about those. And so please feel free to comment in the space below. If you're not currently subscribed to my channel, just hit that button right there. YouTube will let you know when I upload new videos, which is about 3 times a week. And yeah, I'll be back next Sunday with another Journey to Walking 26.2 video, and then I'll have another bunch of stuff that uploads during the week. So thanks for watching, you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.